Angela from Soapmaking Soliloquy and Alegna Soap here. So my friend Roberta over at Scrubz in Farmingdale, who makes the most amazing sugar scrubs, she needs some soap. So she placed an order and we're going to do her Jasmine Honeysuckle soap right now. So let's get started. All right, there we go. Just move this over. So I have spent the past couple of days going through old pictures because back in the day, a long, long time ago, we could only get pictures from a camera, and then you had to wait for a very long period of time to get the pictures back. And then on top of that, they gave you doubles. Half the pictures were blurry because when you take pictures now on your phone, you can literally, just delete the picture. But back then, they printed the blurry pictures. Anyway, I had so many pictures. I've already gone through, I think, 11 albums, and now I'm working on boxes. So I've been finding really cool pictures of my aunts and uncles, sending them to my cousins. So yeah, that's my project. So welcome whoever you are. We are making some soap today for Scrubz in Farmingdale on Long Island. All right. And this is her, let me get this over here, her Jasmine Honeysuckle. It's funny looking at old pictures. Like I was so much thinner then. My hair was a different color because I stopped coloring my hair. And I've got pictures of me when we bought our first house and pictures of Brian, when we moved into the second house, and just, it's so cool looking at the old pictures. Time's gone so quickly, It's like sometimes the days drag, but the weeks and the years just fly by. All right, let's add the Jasmine Honeysuckle. And we're going to top this with some cranberry seeds. So each of her soaps I top with a different, botanical. Alrighty. So that looks good. We're going to unplug this. And of course, I didn't get my spatula. Excuse my head. We're going to just go like this. So clean that off. So this is just the first soap of hers that I'm making. She ordered about 7 or 8 of them, and she needs 3 loaves of this. So this is a soap, and you can see it started to get thick. That's what happens with this particular fragrance oil. And we're going to do this one. Whoops, a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. We will straighten it out. And then the last. There we go. All right. So this is what's called this one traces quickly, which means that it becomes soap really quickly. It does get a little lumpy, but that's okay. I'm going to show you what I do to fix it. Put some more soap in here. Then we're going to put more here. It just happens. It's the fragrance oil. Some of them behave well in cold processed soap. Some of them don't behave well in cold processed soap. So welcome to those of you who are joining. We're making some soap here for Scrubz in Farmingdale with a fragrance oil that's a little bit tricky. It tends to seize up a little bit, but that's okay. I can work with it. All right, so everything is there. So what I'm going to do is tap it down. I'm going to take a stirring rod and just kind of flatten out the top as best I can. Actually, we're not going to do anything except flatten it this way. Okay, so then we need to put on the cranberry seeds. So let's get that done. So her signature look is just some cranberry seeds down the middle for this particular soap. Each soap is different. For lavender, she has lavender coming down the middle. For some of the other soaps, other botanicals, and I just like to do a little sprinkling, just so there's a little bit on. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, don't you think? All right. So that's it. These are going to be put to rest. I'll wait 48 hours, and I'll wait 48 hours, and then I'll unmold them for her. So, hi, Jeshua. Nice to meet you. Thanks for commenting. So that was soap that I made for my girlfriend Roberta. It's Scrubz. It'll be ready in 4 weeks because it does take, hey, thanks for joining. It does take 4 weeks to cure. So I like to explain sometimes, because we do use lye in soap and why it takes so long for the soap to cure. So when you mix oils and lye, you get a chemical change. And the chemical change is saponification. Hello, everyone. What happens is there is no lye left in the soap. The soap literally, the lye and the oil become soap and glycerin. So there is no lye, or there will not be any lye left in the soap when it's fully cured. Right now, it is, let me show you. Right now, it still is, some of it's soap, but some of it is lye and the oils. So, yeah, so I made soap. So that's what it is. And the water needs to evaporate because when I unmold this, it'll be a little on the soft side. And then after 4 weeks, the water evaporates. It gets nice and hard. And then it's a bar of soap. It does kind of look like oatmeal, doesn't it? And I didn't put any oatmeal in this one. This one is a fragrance oil that tends to react a little, I don't want to say violently or viciously, a little, it reacts quickly. So it got hard very fast, but it'll be fine when the soap is cut. And anyway, yeah, so, and I don't cut her soaps. So for Roberta's soaps, what I actually do is she gets the whole log of soap and she will cut it in front of her customers. And her shop is in Farmingdale. And I'm in Bethpage, which is only about a town away. So how long have I been doing this? I have been making soap for 26 years. I've only been selling soap for 16. So I was a hobbyist, if you want to call it that, for about 10 years. 1999, I always wanted to make soap. I always wanted to learn how to make soap. So back then there was no YouTube, there was no Google, there was nothing. I went to the library and got a book out on soap making and learned how to make it. I kind of taught myself. And then 10 years later, I decided I wanted to try to start a business. So that's what I did. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the questions too. So if you like, subscribe to the channel. They tell me that it's important. I don't really quite understand why. Like the video. Again, I don't understand why. I just like doing this. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember to wash your hands. Bye-bye.